Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to open sea urchins and how to eat them as well. So I caught this really nice big sea urchin the other day when we went out fishing. And you know what? I was thinking, the guys on YouTube, they're going to love to see how to open it and how to eat it in a very simple and easy way. So for this, we're going to need only a couple of things here. We're going to need either 2 spoons. That's going to be the easiest way to open up the sea urchin. Alternatively, you could also use a knife or scissors. I would get a knife as well though, because then we can puncture it first and get out some water so we don't have water spilling everywhere when we open the rest of the sea urchin up. Besides that, we will need 1 container with water so that we can rinse off the uni, which is the roe, which is the part that we want to take out of the sea urchin. Also, we're going to need another container with water. Preferably, the second one should have some ice cubes in it to chill down the sea urchins. That's where we're going to store the roe or the uni after we're done opening up the sea urchins. So if you're not ready to eat it quite yet, definitely put it in some iced water. Alternatively, you could also put them in the fridge, but up to you really. On top of this, strongly recommend wearing gloves, or you could alternatively use a towel and hold on to the sea urchin while you're opening it up. The thing is, these spikes on the sea urchins, they're sharp and they will go into your fingers. Trust me, this happens a lot to me. I'm a fisherman. I have tons of these in my fingers as it is. And that's even wearing gloves. So definitely wear gloves when you handle these guys, or you're going to get them into your fingers. Once they're in your fingers, pretty much nothing to do. You just have to wait for them to absorb into your body, because if you try to pick them out, what's going to happen is that they're going to shatter. So yeah, once they're in there, there is no coming out. So anyway, let's get started here. So I'm going to take my sea urchin here and I'm going to turn him with the mouth side facing up towards us. And here you can see the mouth of the sea urchin. Now this step is optional, and that is going to be to puncture the sea urchin's mouth. So we're going to do it like this. Don't worry, sea urchins, they don't have a very developed nerve system, so they don't really feel a lot of pain. So if you do this, you can cut the mouth all the way open. So if you do this, you can cut the mouth all the way open or just a little bit. And what we're going to do is that we're going to empty it out. I'm going to empty it out into the sink right here. Like that. While we're emptying this guy, here is a spoiler alert for other videos coming up. As you can see, there is going to be some exciting stuff, including sea sausages. No. Sea cucumbers, as well as scallops and a Norwegian king crab or troll crab. So let's just empty this out. Come on, it's big sea cucumbers, a lot of water in there.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so our sea urchin here is getting at least sufficiently empty. Now, if you didn't empty yours, you're going to get some water spilling out all over your table, so just keep that in mind. So we're going to use the 2 spoons to open it up. You could also just cut it in half with a knife, but I think the 2 spoon method here is the easiest one. So what you want to do is the mouth side facing up. We're going to put spoons directly inside the mouth. Make sure that you get spoons that are small enough that you can press them inside the mouth, otherwise this isn't really going to work. You could alternatively cut it a little bit open with a knife there. So once the spoons are inside, we're going to press the spoon part against each other outwards like this, and that's going to crack the sea urchin open. And inside here, you can see this. This is going to be the gonads of the sea urchins, and that's where we're going to find the roe of the sea urchins. As you can see, it's not really season for sea urchins here in Norway right now, but we have some nice roe going on here. So I'm going to take one of the spoons here. Thankfully we have 2, since we have 2, and I'm going to spoon this out. Take one at a time here, and I'm going to put it into one of my containers. This is going to be a container where we're going to rinse off the uni or gonads. Roe. So many names. It's like loved children have multiple names, right? Now you don't want to get any of this other stuff in there. Not the mouth, not these other organs. It's only this rope section here that we're going to spoon out. And trust me, you don't want to eat the other stuff. I have tried. It is absolutely disgusting. Oi, that was not intended. So there we go. We have all the roe inside the container there. Now the rest of this seashell is pretty much to be discarded. So I'm going to place this to the side in the sink here right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and clean off the table here a little bit. Alright, so at this point we can finally take the gloves off. By the way, I'm Tor. If you haven't watched my videos before, I do a lot of fishing videos as well as like filleting and preparing seafood. As you can imagine, I love seafood. If you're into this type of content, definitely subscribe. And yeah, here you can see we have the uni. It's called uni in Japanese. That's why I keep saying uni, by the way. So what we're going to do now is that we're just going to rinse off any impurities. You want to make sure you get especially the red stuff, because that does not taste good at all. So just make sure you get everything off while it's still in this bath, because once we move it over to the other bath, that's pretty much where we're going to keep it before we start eating it. So yeah, these are nice and cleaned up. So what we're going to do now is that we are going to get that little water container that we have with some ice cubes, like this. Of course, at this point you could put it in the fridge as well if you're not ready to eat it, but just move them over from this bath to this one. The best time to get the sea urchins is when they have a lot of roe in them. That's going to be when they are biggest, fullest. So if you get sea urchins or pick them yourself and they're not full of roe, it's probably not season. Here in Norway, it's usually in the fall. So here we can see we have the finished product. Now I'm going to show you a real simple and easy way that you can eat sea urchins. All you really need is some soy sauce. I have this low sodium one because I figure it's fine. So what we're going to do here is that we're simply going to take a little cup and we're going to put our soy sauce in here. Of course, you could also make sushi, or I'm sure there are lots of delicious recipes. To keep it in the style of our Japanese friends, I'm going to go ahead and grab some sticks here as well. And you could use a fork for this as well, but take your sea urchin here, or uni, and very slightly, not much, just a little bit is more than enough. There's a lot of taste in the uni itself. So you take that and it's so good. Like, the thing doesn't look good, but it tastes so good. And you know what else tastes super good? I hope. I actually haven't tried this before. It's going to be sea cucumbers, and that is going to be the next video. Tap here to check that out if you're interested. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hope it was helpful. See you over there.